hit that like button, hit that sub button, follow that IG page, man. Let's get straight into it. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got to come talk about the boy Aubrey Graham, man. I don't even know if I should call that man Drake no more, you know what I'm saying? You know, all the years he built up becoming one of the GOATs in his rap game, man. He just letting it all dwindle and throwing it all out the window, all because you lost some silly rap battle, Drizzy. Well, according to Drizzy, man, way more happened than that. Even the label was in a conspiracy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, which everybody know what I'm talking about right now, I ain't even got to go into the details and get to explaining, but Drake is trying to sue Universal Music Group, his own freaking label, aka, you know, the label that pretty much owns everything. They own Interscope, they own Kendrick's label, they own Drake's label, they own everything, man. Now, Drake's suing them because he feel like, you know, Universal Music Group and Spotify basically conspired with each other to inflate Not Like Us. Now, before we get into, you know, these people and these hip hop experts or legal experts trying to break down the case, because that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just give my opinion at the top of the video, man. I feel like this is, you know, some disgusting work. Forget some nasty work, man. This is some disgusting work by Drake. I see everybody with the narrative, oh, you guys want to complain? This is bigger than Kendrick Lamar beef. This is about taking down the record industry. Bro, y'all missing the whole thing of he is complaining about a system that he benefited from for 15 straight years. You talking about Universal Music Group was creating a monopoly on one song and Lauren, bro, they've been doing that for Drake his whole career. Like, it's so crazy, like, to see him being so egotistical. Because we all know Drake got all these records. He done been breaking records his whole career. Bro really so egotistical that he can't believe another song was bigger than his. Like, I don't know what then got into this cat, but pulling lawsuits, man, he eventually gonna have to sue Kendrick Lamar. And then in my opinion, that's gonna be career suicide. But at the end of the day, it seemed like the industry or the fans or the culture, whatever you want to call it, pretty much, he probably feel like they turned his back on him already, even though I feel like they just like to troll him. But Drake probably feeling like the people turned their back on him anyway. So maybe this is going to be his last move in his exit out of the game. We don't know, man. But first, let's check out what some, you know, hip-hop pundits have to say about this situation, man. Y'all hit that like button and hit that sub button. All right, man. Right here we got Mo Gangat, whatever his name is, man. But basically, bro, a hip-hop lawyer. I really don't listen to him too much because this nigga told everybody Tory Lanez was about to win that case. I knew he was full of it. But let's just check out what he had to say on this one, man.
I've been around a lot of rappers and legal drama, and this is the best one I've ever seen when you understand it. So first, this isn't a lawsuit.
Yeah, I bet.
It's a petition where Drake is asking the court to require Universal Music Group to give him evidence that he needs to bring a RICO lawsuit and a lawsuit alleging illegal business practices. What he says is...
Now, that's crazy because Drake is petitioning the label to give up evidence against themselves. He trying to make them give up evidence against themselves so he can go and sue whoever he need to sue. That's crazy.
I don't know who the other people were involved with Universal, but under the law, Universal has to tell me who they are so I can sue them for the following: civil RICO, deceptive business practices. What these people did is they used illegal bots to make it seem like Not Like Us was a lot more popular than it actually was. They cite to...
The crazy part about this shit is, guys, we all remember when the song came out, man. I got a niece and nephew. They played that shit 300 times in my back seat by themselves. You know what I'm saying? The first day that song dropped, I played it 300,000 times myself.
In Akademiks' interview, where Akademiks is on stream talking to some dude, and the dude says, I got paid $5,000 and promised a % of Not Like Us.
Wow.
In exchange for delivering 30 million fake bot streams when Not Like Us first launched so that it would seem more popular than it was and the algorithms would bump it up everywhere.
Now, Akademiks, you ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self for having that little dude come on your stream with no kind of proof, just pure allegations in the midst of the whole beef. It was like, nigga, the beef was still either freshly over or still we probably thought it was going to be ongoing. He want to come up there trying to give it up, bro. Yeah, you got finesse if it was some bots. Bottom line is, guys, all you guys use bots. All you niggas use bots. Don't try to tell on the next nigga just because they said fuck you Drake this time. We're going with Kendrick. Like that's why you really mad, bro. They saying Drake is the rap game's first Karen.
What's really interesting about Drake's claim is that if you watch the Akademiks interview, Akademiks questions the veracity, the truth of this guy saying, hey, bro, are you sure? Like, somebody promised you points for bot streams? There's producers and engineers and people who feature on songs who don't get a % of the song. And somebody promised you. Akademiks questioned this guy's story. Anyway, Drake's lawyers saw it fit for a filing in a New York state court. And they say, look, this is some evidence of the bots. Then they say that Universal typically takes a cut in order for somebody like Spotify to put a Universal song on Spotify. And that in this case, Universal wanted Not Like Us to be more popular. And so they agreed to take a lower cut and they gave it to Spotify on the low, cheaper.
Now, you might be wondering, like, why the fuck would the record label even do this to themselves and to their own artist Drake? Man, Drake got that bag, man. Drake, basically was trying to hold the label for hostage. Drake, I guess they were saying he's in the middle of negotiating a new contract where he want way more money, man. So apparently, according to Drake, they're trying to lower his value and boosting up Kendrick Lamar so Drake will have no choice but to sign for less money. Yeah, it gets devious, it gets diabolical, and that may be true. But at the end of the day, Drake, this look like some bitch ass shit. Nigga, you having all these weird claims, you going by evidence that you getting off a DJ Akademiks stream, bro. You know he is your biggest glazer in the music media. Why the fuck would you trust some random sketchy kid on his goddamn stream that ain't even showing his face, nothing, and put that in your lawsuit, man? I thought the OVO lawyers was smarter than that over there at the sweatshop.
They paid radio for plays that, hey, Universal Music Group, in order to make Not Like Us artificially popular, paid people in radio. Apparently, they claim that all of this is illegal and that it caused damage to Drake by reducing his popularity.
Crazy, right?
Getting him less streams.
Now, mind you, the whole time, you've been seeing all the little blogs and shit, because I tapped in. Whole time after the beef, all I've been seeing is headlines about how Drake is still the biggest artist in the world and Kendrick Lamar can't compare to his numbers. So where the fuck did it affect you, nigga? Didn't you still get the most streams every month on Spotify? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said egotistical, like megalomaniac. Bro can't handle just one freaking song being bigger than his.
Argue that streaming is a zero-sum game. Every time Not Like Us got streamed, it resulted in Drake not getting a stream because you necessarily can't get a stream if everybody's listening to something else on that.
Bro, that's the dumbest reason I ever heard, though. Like, how can you sue somebody for that, nigga? That's like saying every time that they listening to Drake, you ain't listening to motherfucking Big Wave God. You know what I'm saying? But nobody give a fuck about Waveguard because I don't got these people behind me like they do. So like, how are you complaining about some shit when somebody could say the same shit about you?
On that day. And they have all these other wild allegations in there, including this idea that Universal is firing people who have loyalty to Drake and preferring people who have loyalty to Kendrick.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit's funny.
They also claim that Universal told Drake that, hey, none of this is our problem. Your problems are with Mr. Lamar.
Man, we could stop that shit right there because this nigga right here, this nigga talking too long. But y'all basically get the gist. And if you don't get the gist, man, just go fucking look it up. You'll see it. The whole game disappointed right now, man. Now, we'll go over till today because some more shit went down, guys. Yeah, y'all thought that shit was over. Nope, it wasn't even over, man. Y'all see it say, Drake files second piece of legal action against UMG over Not Like Us, man. And I think this one says Drake accuses UMG of defamation and releasing a song falsely accusing him of being a sex offender, man. So Drake, he ain't letting the shit go, you feel me? He wants some retribution. He wants some answers from the record label. He wants some names, some goddamn addresses. He trying to send out these subpoenas. But at the end of the day, like Akademiks was saying, man, you're going to have to end up, biting the bullet. If you want to stop fake streams and bots in the industry, you're going to have to bite the bullet for the rest of the industry. Sue Kendrick Lamar and be looked at like a fucking dweeb and a lame in the rap game for the rest of your career, man. And that just is what it is. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Big Wave God made it. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button and hit that sub button. Until next time, we out of here.